Man, is it not crazy right now? There are a ton of YouTubers that are being deactivated from Walmart Spark right now. We need to talk a little bit about this deactivation. What's going on? Let's talk. So Walmart has decided to crack down on folks who are misusing their accounts with Walmart Spark. And this is no new news. I mean, we do know that they've been battling with folks who have fake accounts, people that are sharing accounts, all kinds of stuff. But I think you need to know more about how not to get deactivated. And a few people have said publicly why they were deactivated. Some of it was misuse of accounts. Some of it was just inactivity. But let's talk a little bit. We're going to go down the line of some things to help you keep your account so that you don't, find out one day that you've got an entire source of income that's been taken away from you. Now, there are a couple of real reasons that you will get deactivated. One, if you're out there sharing your account with somebody, if you're using a fake account, be ready, because Walmart is using that Face ID to crack down on you, and it's only a matter of time before you're not going to be a driver anymore. Another thing I'd share with you is that if you just haven't used your account in a while, let's say that you're using other apps, Uber, DoorDash, Amazon Flex. If you're not using your Walmart Spark account and it's been 6 months, expect Walmart to give your account to someone else. There are a bunch of people in line right now all over the United States, the world, wherever Walmart is, that are waiting to become drivers. And Walmart is not about to have accounts that are just sitting there day after day after day without being used. So if you've lost your account because you're not being active with it, well, that's just, that's tough luck. Somebody else is probably going to use that account. And they're gonna give it over so that someone else has a chance to make money. I've also got some best practices for you guys, and this is just general knowledge, things that you should be doing when you're delivering. Number one, and I have 10 of these. Number one is be on time for your deliveries. There's a set time limit that you have for each delivery that you're making, whether or not that's between picking up groceries or a curbside pickup and getting to the customer and back again. Be on time, stay on time, you'll be all right. Truth is that through metrics, Spark tracks your reliability. So if you're not on time, well, that's gonna affect your metrics. And we all know that some metrics are more important than others. I'm a big fan of communicating with the customer. This is number two. Have good communication. If you're gonna be late for an order, if it's taking you a little bit long, you can't find an item somewhere, maybe there's a lot of traffic and it's gonna take some time for you to get to where the customer is. Now that could depend on what app you're using. Typically I don't send messages like that out with Spark, but if I'm using DoorDash and I'm picking up an order and I know it's gonna take me a minute to get that order, or maybe with Walmart Spark, you can't find a certain item and the customer hasn't listed something to substitute for that item, send a quick message over to that person to let them know what's going on, and sometimes that'll even get you bigger tips. I think that's a good tip. Yeah, this is a good one. Number three is keep your ratings high. Now, how do you do that? Well, for me, the best advice that I can give is follow the instructions within the order. When you do, say, a curbside pickup or shop and deliver, and you look underneath the address, sometimes the customer will leave some, let's say, information about where to drop something off, whether that's the back door or right in the carport. Maybe it's a business and they just say, come on in and put it on the counter. I mean, there are a lot of different ways that you could screw that up by not reading the fine print every time you do a delivery. Follow the directions, do what the customer is asking you to do. Don't go in their home. And that may be one of these tips in a bit, but follow directions and everything will go smoothly and you can keep your rating high. I think this is number 4, but double check your order before you leave Walmart. There are a couple of times where I've done a curbside pickup and I've picked up an order that has a lot of items and a lot of bags. And maybe I left the store and didn't have a sticker with a barcode on it. Or maybe there was an item there that Walmart did not bring out, the associate didn't bring out an item to me. Often enough, I've had to grab an associate and be like, hey, I'm missing something from the order. Can you head back in and grab that thing for me so I can get out of here? Trust me, that's something you want to do. I've had 1 or 2 people complain on me, so let's make this number 5, number 6, whatever it is. Handle complaints with professionalism. You are eventually going to come across somebody who is just going to be cross. They're going to report you for something that may be minimal, something small. And the best way to handle these things is to appropriately contact customer support, send messages to that customer. If there's something you can do about it, go for it. But if you can't do anything about it, contact customer support. Make sure you're taking photos and other things to watch your butt, just in case somebody's doing something stupid in the background. All right, now here's one that I read somewhere that I disagree with, and that is keep a healthy acceptance rate. I don't agree with that at all. My tip right here, don't worry about your acceptance rate. You decide how much money you want to make an hour. If you want to cherry pick orders, if you want to pick high dollar orders with low mileage, that kind of thing, you decide how much you get paid with these apps. And they cannot fire you for having a low acceptance rate. Now, they can fire you if you don't make orders and sign in over and over and over for weeks on end. But if you've decided to take 1 or 2 orders a day because those are the highest paying orders you can find, then that's what you're gonna do. Always remember that it's your time, not theirs, and you deserve to get paid what you want to get paid. Here's one that I do agree with, and that is maintain a safe driving record. Believe it or not, Walmart looks at your driving record, and if you've got a bunch of flags, red flags, Walmart's gonna break up with you. It's just gonna happen. Oh yeah. So stay safe out there. Don't rush yourself. Drive with a good sense on the road. Use common sense, and follow traffic laws. Don't speed. Don't speed. This tip I got for you is that treat every order as it is like a personal evaluation. If you're doing something, why not do it well? So make sure that you're giving good communication, you're doing the best you can to get every delivery there quickly and back again safely, and then just have a good time. That way, you're not wasting your time doing Walmart Spark, and you're also doing something that you enjoy. Nice. Fair warning to anybody that's out there. What I have noticed is that Spark loves to deactivate folks who do not update their documents. If you have let's say car insurance or some sort of personal information that is out of date, Walmart will let you go. You have got to get on there and update those documents as quickly as possible so that Walmart can keep your records up to date and they will keep you as an independent contractor. Update your documents. Definitely don't share your account. Walmart is cracking down with their facial ID. They have I want to say I was on an order the other day and facial ID came before the order, after the order, and while I was driving back to deliver to go back to Walmart. They are cracking down on account sharing. And if you're one of those people, you will be deactivated. It's just a matter of time. Now, if you're somebody out there who has a questionable background, I wouldn't be surprised that if you're still on the waiting list. I get a lot of comments about I've been on the waiting list in my area for so long. And I know it took them a couple of months to get to me to say that I would be able to be a driver, to be hired on as an independent contractor. But if you have kind of a sketchy past or anything on your personal record, your past record that could keep you from being employed, well, Walmart's cracking down on that too. They're not hiring a lot of people because of the things they've done in the past. And you know who you are if you've done something questionable. So one of the last reasons I know that they're deactivating people is because folks are out there giving Spark drivers a bad name. There are a lot of people that are tampering with the orders, maybe they're taking things, taking items. There are a lot of things that people are doing out there to give us bad names. And let me tell you, if you're a good driver, you're delivering on time, you're doing the right things, you're not gonna get deactivated, don't worry about that. You're gonna earn a lot of money, and hopefully you're gonna have a good time doing it. So yeah, I'm hoping right now that you are in a place of abundance and you're making, good little bit of cash to put in your pocket every day, every week, whatever it is that you do out there. And that Walmart Spark is not an intimidating thing. It's actually, it's a gift for those that enjoy to use it. It's providing some income to everyone and anyone who gets on the board for delivery. And I like doing it. So I'm hoping that this information was worthwhile, maybe got something out of it. If you get a chance, definitely join the membership of the channel. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Have a lot of content, a lot of things in the background in the channel membership. So join when you can. All right, well, I've had enough. I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the next one.